so sick of me in this hat, but I'm just growing my hair out, and I don't always want to put my wig on properly. So y'all can get this hat. I only got a few more weeks left.
They got
It's
this
gonna be
little
too hot.
Orphan Annie.
By the time I have to stop
I
wearing
look like
my hat,
it's a hard knock life for us.
by the time I have to stop wearing my hat, I think my hair will be long enough for braids. It's so short still, though. It's sickening. When I looked at the old clips of us, and your hair was shorter, and now it's so long, and mine was bald head short. Remember when I had the hat on? It's longer than that, but you're like flying past.
Well, welcome back to the 444 The Girls podcast. I'm Kirsten.
I'm Zakia.
So, well, we found out the reason for that
What?
earlier this week.
For your hair growth?
Yes.
What?
My results.
Oh, yeah. Why it grow so fast? Yeah.
I'm a biracial.
No shit. So, yeah, you're right.
They looking at me like Doza.
Me and
or that
myself
other
some grace.
bitch.
Because
The
my
other
hair
bitch,
grows like my son's. Like,
Raquel. You saw the one, Raquel,
Yeah.
who said she was, what she say? She was Middle Eastern and Puerto
Yeah, she's
Rican.
white.
Her mom was like, she's white as the driven snow.
listen. Ooh. You want to tell the people what you're talking about?
I got my 23andMe results back, y'all, and it seems like maybe Zakia was right, and all these niggas who always got something to say were right. Apparently, I am
You're pretty white.
biracial. I thought it would be like 25% white. No, I thought it would be like 30% white.
Yeah.
Because I know that my mom, I can't get into too many details, but my mom did hers like a couple years ago, and it said like she's like 60% white, which was like, damn, which confirmed a lot of rumors that had, so to understand, my mom's parents are black.
That answered the
Yeah.
questions.
My mom's parents are black, but there was always a sneaky suspicion of mama's baby, daddy's maybe. So I thought that like it would be 30%. Y'all, guess what? I'm 40. What was it? 43%.
It's like 40. Yeah, it was 43.
I think it was. Don't just be giving me no extras. I know that I'm 56.1% black as fuck.
Congrats.
Okay, so I am a proud black woman.
But yeah, this hair growth ain't like your hair was half this length. Your hair is long right now in comparison to what it was. And my hair is about this long right now. No shit. I'm not even playing. It was bald though when we started.
Yeah, it was bald.
But mine grows like a little black boy. Like my son's.
Their hair be growing fast though if they get haircuts every 2 weeks.
Yeah, my hair's growing slow right now. But it's growing. Because I looked at the old clips and I didn't have no hair. It was very short in my hair. Now
And mine was probably like where yours is now.
No, it was longer than that. It was a little long. It's just different type of hair. It's just can't even compare my bush with your bush. Anywho,
See. That's a regional thing because if you say bush, I'm thinking coochie hair. That's what
get
a bush
into
is
what
to me.
matters.
Time change, daylight savings. Fuck this up. Yo, for real, I thought they were getting rid of that shit though. I thought like it was like Sunshine Protection Act or something.
It's okay. I'm glad it did because I do like it being darker, longer.
Brighter longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I know, but like I need my kids to fucking get it together. And I haven't worked out all week. So you know I've been real like
I've been sleepy as shit early.
Plus my period.
Mine too.
Because I manipulated it to not come on the full moon because I was out of town. So how's your trip? Since you're bursting out the seams. This bitch is... what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yes, let's start there. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Vegas was amazing. Y'all know I went with my friend. My friend who I've decided his name's gonna be Low-Key.
Low-Key.
Mr. Low-Key. Mr. Low-Key. So let me rewind. Every experience that's happened to me recently has shown me something about myself and what I want and what I don't want. I don't know what why God would show me so much of what I want at one time, but low-key is low-key is that nigga. Okay. But that's my friend. I told you. I'm not romanticizing shit. And if anything happens with low-key, y'all ain't even gonna know about that shit for a minute. I ain't talking about nothing. I'm just gonna say low key was that nigga. Low key treated me like a motherfucking princess. Low key pulled up, and I had a flashback of how he used to pull up and pick me up in the little car, little piece of shit. Low key pulled up in that motherfucking Porsche, bitch, and all I saw, it was so dope. And that was too much detail, but it was so dope. I didn't even mean to say that out loud. It was so dope because when he pulled up, I didn't see that. I just saw
him pulling up,
low key pulling up. How he used to pull up really fast and ignorant, and I was like, oh my gosh, nothing's changed. So we laughed about that because he always drove so fast. So it was just like this weird, I guess like a deja vu moment. It's like I didn't even see. It was just weird. It was dope, but I'm not gonna give much detail at all. But I walked in, rose petals, and views, and expensive bottles, and just all the things, and it was fun. And I'm glad I already told you what else I had to tell you. It was just amazing. It was not long enough. I was low key sad to leave. And yeah, that's it. What's gonna happen next? Only God knows. But I needed that because I don't know. The bar is set. It's like Zakia just needs to sit down and not date shit. Yeah. If that's what my friend is gonna do, I just need to chill out. I'm chilling. But
yeah, I'm chilling.
Yeah, like it's. Yeah, the bar is high.
The bar is high, and I think these niggas don't realize. Niggas really be trying to fucking make us feel bad for having fucking standards. They want us to fucking settle for crumbs. Well,
and then now they're saying they have standards too, which is cool. Y'all should, but
yeah, but y'all ain't have. But the thing is, it's a double standard. Like y'all have standards too, but you want to set standards for us. First of all, second of all. Y'all really be getting in your fucking feelings because we don't accept crumbs. Okay?
You just made me think about what we was just reading. So here's something that I learned this weekend. I feel like, sorry, we're going all over the place, but I'm still kind of floating. All right. So what I low key is hands down the most alpha dominant masculine man I've ever experienced, like ever chill with. That's not really new though. Going back to memories of just being friends, it was always like that. I just didn't realize it. I was much younger. This man not once mentioned anything about masculine, feminine, mentioned anything about somebody with kids, mentioned anything about alpha male and all these things. Never once labeled himself as anything. And the fucking aura, the demeanor of this man, and this is not a big old man that got to be at the gym every day or nothing. Like, he don't need to lead with nothing. His fucking energy, bitch, was everything. And I'm like, okay, like, God is literally showing me all these things, and it's just all making sense. This man's energy will make any bitch, like, I'm telling you, I already know. Like, when I tell you I'm chilling, because low-key could get any bitch, he could get any bitch he want. I'm positive of that. The way he just leads the everything. This is what we're gonna do. It's done. Just anything you want to. It was very powerful. It's been a long time since I've been around that, and there's other things I want to talk about too that we didn't even get to this. So I'll be transparent and say about it on here. It's been so long since I've been around that, and then I've been pushed into this society's weak ass views of black women with kids and everything, that I had a moment of feeling very insecure.
Yeah.
I did. I felt very disconnected from that lifestyle, and I don't want to feel like that. Mm-hmm. I was telling my friend yesterday, I was like, I feel very strange and disconnected, and he didn't make me feel that way at all. It was a me thing. Like, I've got so wrapped up into, when I was a wife and then motherhood, and now constantly hearing these things about us all from every post.
Did you see
I seen that weak ass shit.
Bullshit.
And I actually thought he had some sense because I've seen him on something else and it wasn't like that.
That nigga sounded like, I fucking hate myself. I hate my mama.
Yeah, I hated it. And so these things, words do matter, and to some extent. So these things I hear all the time, it's around us. And I did have a moment of feeling disconnected and realizing why I thought I wanted what I wanted. It was so comfortable and so here. And I'm like, nah, this is what you used to be. And God was just like, yeah, girl, I don't know what's going to happen, but just them 2 days, I needed that. But I did have to be transparent, and hopefully somebody understands what I'm saying. Like, I did have a moment of feeling disconnected.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, though?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I've witnessed it with you, like, where you say stuff and I'm like, bitch, what? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's something I have to work on, because this was not Zakia. Like, this was not who I am, and it was nothing to do with low-key. Like, low-key didn't make me feel that way at all. Mm-hmm. But I'm just like, damn, it's been so long since I had this. I mean, he gave me some extra special treatment, but I'm just saying, like, even being around such a carefree, I do what the fuck I want to do when I do it type of energy. Mm-hmm. I loved that. I miss it. I want more of it. I want that again and again and again. So
the bar has been set.
The bar is set, bitch. It was lovely. Oh, yeah. There's so much I can't say, and it was lovely. I'm not even gonna say the details of what we did, what we ate. It was just really fucking good birthday weekend. I felt like the birthday girl, bitch. And that's all I'm gonna say, because.
Okay, anyway. Yeah, so while you were gallivanting, I was fucking going back and forth with these emotional ass Negroes, man.
They love you this week.
Okay, my hotline was blinging. I don't know what I did. Somebody told me I'd be thirst trapping, but I'm like, where? I stay dressed. I stay in hoodies, and like, y'all don't be seeing.
That don't matter, and that's a whole other conversation.
I mean, no, I do. I will post a bikini shot from time to time, but my where's she running to? Where's she running from? No, school must have just let out.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So, like, I'm not shaking my ass on Instagram right now, you know? I just be serving face, bitch. Period. And so...
Oh, shit.
So, I guess...
are mad. Panties are in a bunch.
Okay, so let me tell you, right? First of all, okay. How you're talking about, like, what you need, you know? Like, and how you realize, like... When you experience something, like, I think I told you, I think I said a couple times, or last week maybe, I said, like, when you're around people who really fuck with you, you can see who don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Just like you said, like, sometimes it takes you to see what you don't want to realize what you do want, you know? And so for me, like, I've quickly discovered, and it's been a couple of years of discovery that I've been, you know, just kind of unpacking this, but everything I thought I needed was things that made me have to, you know, boil down this big personality, right? And one thing that I have learned over the years, funny men cannot fucking stand when a bitch is funny too. Because you know why, nigga? We can go back and forth. I can roast with the best of them, okay? You and your mama can get it. But niggas who fucking think that they're funny, first of all, what kind of fucking comedian is a Pisces? No shade. A stand-up comedian.
No, I don't think so.
Y'all fucking, you know what? Yeah, actually, yes. You know why?
He's a Pisces and he's hilarious.
You know why? You know why?
What?
Because if he's on the stage making the jokes, can't nobody say shit back to him. That's why.
Okay,
that's why.
That's for sure. For sure. Get defensive.
They ain't gonna sit in the fucking chair and get roasted on the dozen. They ain't gonna. What's that? What's the roast?
The chest definitely gonna get real tight.
What's the roast that they do when somebody's like retiring or when they're honoring somebody when they get like 12 people up there to talk shit about them?
I never seen that. That's a thing?
You never seen? Yeah, it's a thing when they're like they sit there and they have like all these celebrities come and roast the fuck out you. Celebrity roast.
Oh,
I think is what it's called.
I never seen that.
This nigga, like a Pisces could never sit there and let motherfuckers go the fuck in on him. All I did was say, oh, no wonder you're acting like this because you're a fucking Pisces.
In response to seeing that it was his birthday.
Because it was his birthday. Because he had just got done. Listen, okay. So, for a little context, right? And I ain't going to call nobody out. This is not friend zone. Okay? That's not who this is. This is somebody from, when I say years and years and years and years ago. Okay? Years and years ago. You know, listen, let me tell you something. Niggas think they wanted her back then, but she was a fucking man-eater. I was a piece of shit.
Me too.
I was trifling as fuck.
I told Low-Key that. I was like, you ain't want that. I tell people that, like, you ain't want me back then.
No, I was not girlfriend material. Okay? So this is what had happened. I let this nigga hit it. You know. And then I fucking went on about my life, right? I didn't know.
Did them like they do us.
Right. I didn't know. I didn't know that he was planning our wedding at that point. Like, got a little coochie and fucking started making plans, my nigga. You about to move me out there with you? I didn't know. Okay? So, now, apparently, and this is how petty this nigga is because...
This is dead ass so many years ago.
So many fucking years ago.
Yeah.
So... I know, like, and I knew that he was being petty, right? Because, like, at one point, I don't remember, I was congratulating him for something. I think it was, like, it might have been when he had his baby, or it might have been I saw him, like, on a show. And I know I congratulated him for something, right? And I was like, oh, congratulations, send a text. He was like, who's this? And I was like, it's Kirsten. He's like, I don't know Kirsten. Okay. Nigga. So why are you crying in my fucking Facebook Messenger today?
No, it was, listen.
Like, okay, so a lot of people might think that I exaggerate. No. But I be dead ass.
This
like,
is a
I don't
person
say shit I don't mean.
With a little name for himself.
Right.
A little bit, enough.
Enough. Recognizable. Yeah. Right.
And he is in that motherfucking inbox embarrassing the fuck out of himself.
I'm gonna use it for my mixtape.
Yeah, nigga. No, it's very much
giving the beginning of a Drake mixtape.
What did you do to him?
All I did was have sex with him. And went to his show. And that's it. And then I didn't, like... This is what happened, okay? I was poor, all right? I ain't robbed this nigga or nothing. But, like, he was trying to get me to come out there to see him. And I was like, okay, well, the flight is this much. And I was like, you know... I think it was, like, half would have been $220 or something, right? And I was like... I'll pay $200. He was like trying to get me to go half or whatever, and I was like, okay, I couldn't pay $200. And he was like, oh, the extra $20 is really gonna break the bank. He said something like that, right? And at this point, like,
if
nigga, I just got laid off. If something wasn't gonna break the bank, then you would just pay for it. That's what I'm saying. So like, I had just gotten laid off, and I'm not gonna explain this to this nigga. You know what I mean? Yeah. And at the time, or close, as like this was when I had a rotation.
Yeah, and I wasn't paying for no fucking flights.
I was getting flown the fuck out that day. Like, you got a passport? Come on.
Yeah.
See you in Toronto in 3 hours. Yeah, like, pay my own flight.
Listen, Zakia with the 4 kids just got her a fucking flights and room and shit. So ain't nobody paying for no goddamn flight if you want to see me.
At age 27?
This is not...
At age 26?
No, not then for sure. Like we were saying earlier, if this was a now situation...
Now I'll pay for my flight, no problem.
If this is a now situation, this is somebody I fuck with and we taking turns, because me and Jahan's father did that. We would take turns sometime. That's cool. Like, if this is a thing, we're a thing. But on some, even honestly,
I'm trying to see you.
Even me and Low-Key could have did that if that's what we wanted to do. We were
now
friends.
I will say, me and Friend Zone, I was paying for flights, I was paying for hotels, I was whining and dining the fuck out this nigga.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Oh shit. No, but that's what I'm saying. If me and Low-Key, if I wanted to go half on the flight, I could have did that. I just wasn't presented. He just came off a different way. But that could have been a situation where I said, oh, okay, if that's what I wanted to do.
Right.
That situation that he was on was not a split flight situation.
No, he was like, come see me. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that wasn't no split flight situation. I just heard something he said in that text and that made me laugh.
This nigga said I'm not funny, y'all.
He was so upset.
He told me I'm full of shit. and I have poor comedic timing.
Said you did not treat him well. Like this man was really upset.
I didn't do anything bad to this man. It's just I didn't know that you were that much into me. Yeah. Like, nigga, you didn't apply no pressure. You would have you think that you're being funny, but your jokes sound like you're trying to attack.
What somebody said to me a few weeks ago, random as hell. Dude I used to talk to that used to be so cute back in the day. This fucking big as shit now, right?
Kids, yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking stay-at-home mom. Anyway, God forgive me. He won't ever see this. Anyway,
no shade to the stay-at-home moms.
No, no shade. I was stay-at-home mom. No shade. No, I did that shit. I wish I could do it again a little bit. But he DM'd me. He DM'd me and was like, I just thought about something. It was one of these conversations. I just thought about something you said to me years ago. I'm like, what'd I say? He said, I told him, mind you, at this point, I didn't even have Zahara yet. I'm sure I was 19 or 20 messing with him in Atlanta. He's from Philly, but he ain't my Philly person that I'm talking about. But this is another one. He said to me that I said, he is so cute and popping, right? He was like, man, why don't you stop playing to be my girl? Mind you, he had everything a bitch would want. Everything, okay? Lots of it, right? Why don't you be my girl? Stop playing, blah, blah. He sat, looked at him in his face and said, you think some money and a big dick is all I need? I said, I've got plenty of those. Plenty of nigga with money and big dick. No, thank you. I will never be your girlfriend. And he told me that, and all I could do was laugh because I know, it goes back to saying, I know who I was at 20. I wasn't shit.
I was not shit.
And this man is married with 4 kids. I don't know why the fuck he was in my inbox, but he had a moment of, damn, I can't believe you said that.
I think I posted something to my stories on Facebook.
And he
replied. Oh, no, what I posted was I posted my old passport and my new one next to each other. And now, remember, I was a hot fucking mess when I took it. My shit looks like Felicia. Like, I'm about to ask Smokey.
My passport is so ugly.
I'm about to ask Smokey, can I borrow your TV?
Yeah, my
can I borrow your VCR?
Is cute as fuck, but my passport is so ugly.
So he must have commented on that, basically talking about like your lips and your butt was what I like, blah blah blah, right? So I posted back. I was like, everything's. He was like, is it still big or something? Your lips are still big. I said everything's big now, honey. Right? He said butt and gut. I said butt, gut, thighs, and eyes.
What do you think about Santana and Carisha? What is it? What's big, honey? Your upper body. What's big, honey? Your upper body.
So I said butt, gut, thighs, and eyes. Mm-hmm. Right? And I like sent a picture, and it was just like a front facing picture, but like you could see my little belly. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I'm like, nigga, I'm a grown ass fucking woman, right? And he's like, I still look like a fucking snack, so you should be all over it. Nigga,
you was alright, nigga. You was just alright. You wasn't nothing to turn no head for. If your ass wasn't around who you was around, nobody would be checking for you like that. Don't get, yeah.
These niggas really be getting ahead of themselves.
Listen,
they be too big for their britches.
I almost said his name. Low key, show me that y'all niggas.
Y'all not who you think you are.
And it don't matter what happens in the future with that. You just show me y'all niggas is not. Y'all alpha. Y'all not who y'all think y'all is.
Speaking of alpha shit, right?
And I say that word because that word came up today with an ex, and it's like, bro, you not that. You not that. The fact that you just said that in my text, tell me you not
it's
that.
It's because they be watching these raggedy niggas.
We talking the same shit the niggas be talking.
We're talking the same. So y'all made us do it.
We're in defense mode today,
right? Like so. So I think back, right? Montana. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh. Swole ass. Bald headed fuck.
You just made me think of something. God, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
Another thing about Loki. Again, y'all don't come for me. This ain't my man or nothing. The nigga had all his hair. Do you know how long it's been since I dated a man I'm talking about
with the cat back low.
The last one didn't have his hair. My ex-husband, he
hanging on. He got the Stevie Wonder shit.
He didn't. Jahan's father, bless his heart, because he's a good one. He's a good man, Savannah.
This is different.
bless his heart, because he's a good man, Savannah, but he ain't got them fucking edges. It's been so long. That man ain't had no hat on or nothing. Had that motherfucking hair.
You.
He didn't know.
That niggas be hat fishing.
Listen, that man, I might have to text him. Last thing.
One more thing. And then I'm going to leave you alone.
My man had all his motherfucking hair from back in the day. Bitch, that was wild.
So, personally, I enjoy a nice, smooth mop ball.
No, it's cool. It's cool, but it's just it's been so long since the hair is growing. Yeah,
right. Because that should be involuntary.
Yeah.
Like that nigga, when it grows, then you can see, nigga, you a cul-de-sac man.
That man got
a whole fucking cul-de-sac.
He got to get a lineup every few days.
You know,
and that motherfucker was fresh.
You know
bitch.
the cul-de-sac. you know what I mean. Them niggas be cul-de-sac man.
This man,
anyway,
shit was crisp, bitch.
Okay, so Montana.
Yes, Montana.
Swole, black ass nigga, right?
Oh, he's black. I don't know why I was thinking he was like or something. He black.
Light skinned nigga.
I don't know why. Probably because the nickname.
You saw a white man. Oh.
No, yeah. Probably because I'm dumb and it's the nickname.
No, this nigga is from Alabama.
Okay.
He's a country black.
Okay.
Oh, muscle man. Give bitches. Be in a strip club every fucking night. Right. So, I remember, so it happened twice, right? Mm-hmm. The first time, we were at my apartment and we were in my room and something fell out in the kitchen or living room where the ice machine, something made some noise, mm-hmm. right? This nigga told me to go see what the noise was. You were just fucking cleaning your gun on my coffee table, but I gotta get the fuck up and see, bitch.
It's the little shit.
It's the little shit. So then, years later, right, I was playing games, right? I was being my weird self, right? And it was dark outside, and I went outside and was gonna scare him, mm-hmm. right? And he went to the door, looked out, turned around, and went right back in. He was like, Kirsten. Turned around, went right back in. So I was I went in, and he was like, I wasn't about to come looking. You bitch ass nigga. All the fucking muscles for what? You bitch ass Negro.
You don't need.
You don't want to get your shoes dirty. You don't want fucking Mike Myers to come out.
Yeah,
you scaredy cat ass, punk ass bitch. You told me to get up and go look and see what the noise was. And that's what I'm saying. They be acting so fucking.
I don't listen. I love men.
Compensation.
Yeah. I love men, and I love my black men. So this is not going to turn into a bash man.
No, I'm not bashing man.
Because I love my black men. But these stories that are happening, and these things that are happening, are really showing me
oh, that's what I was getting at.
The audacity.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
So I took a trip down memory lane. So like I said, Sunday motherfuckers wanted to go down memory lane. Let's do it. Right? Let's do it. Because you clearly got a revisionist history about what the fuck happened. So my other friend that I went and had some fun with.
The one I like.
Yeah. The shenaniganizer, yeah. Right? We were going back, we were going down memory lane, remember that time we did this, remember that time, you know what I'm saying?
Those are always so fun.
I know. We used to play the kickball league, just all kinds of stuff, right? And so I was thinking about how when I was in Atlanta, he was like, you better not go outside and wait out on the street for no fucking Uber. Mm-hmm. Would not allow me to leave, right? They got 5 minutes for you to come outside. When they park, then they can wait 5 minutes and walked me to the car, said, this is Precious cargo, make sure she makes it home safe. Mm-hmm. And then I thought back, there was this time, this was so long ago. I went to this party, right? He was like, come, we're going hanging out, right? Mm-hmm. So I go to a studio and we left from the studio, right? We go to this party. And at first it was just a couple people. Then other people started showing up, right? And it was at this crazy ass fucking house. Mm-hmm. This house was insane. But it was one of those nights where you're in the Twilight Zone a little bit. I don't know if I was high like maybe I smoked weed before I went. I don't know. I know I was drinking, right? And when you're in a pool and there's alcohol, you get real fucked up. But I remember, like, a little bit of weird energy from somebody who was there, right? And I was drunk, and I could tell I was about to get taken advantage of, right? So I went and dipped off and, like, laid down in this little, like, sauna room, right? Like, I was just, like, curled up, put my clothes on, because it was a pool party, put my clothes on, went and laid down. And I remember him being like, hey, you're going to ride home. I got you a ride home, right? Like, woke me up, hey. Safety. And I remember, like, getting put into a SUV full of light-skinned bitches. That's all I remember. I think I remember a couple of them. Like, I think I'm still in contact with one of them. But I remember just being drunk, and I was like, I'll put gas in your car. And, like, we stopped at a gas station, and I was, like, fucked up putting gas in this car. But I remember just it being made sure that I had made it home. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? While this other nigga was telling me, go see what that noise was. You bitch ass nigga. When I got robbed,
I bet he calls himself an alpha too.
Oh, he probably does. He still talk about, I still got strong back. Still be giving good. Okay, whatever. But when my house got robbed, did I ever tell you the story about what I got?
In Atlanta.
In Atlanta, bitch, I got robbed blind. Right.
Living by yourself.
Yes, and I called this nigga, and he was like, "Oh man, I'm in traffic." Like, I called him, and I was like, basically saying like, "Can you come?" Oh man, it's 4:30. Like, traffic's gonna be bad. What?
So he was what they call a damn that's crazy.
Damn that's crazy.
Yeah, damn that's crazy.
Damn that's crazy.
I'm just gonna relax.
Yeah.
I saw what I needed to see. And I know that I am worthy.
But that's what it is. When you see like the real shit, you be like, I can't believe.
Yeah. Despite my moment of insecurity
and goofy.
Yeah. Despite my moment of insecurity, because that's a lot. I'm human. That's allowed to happen. I got to see, like, regardless of what. No.
Yeah, because society tries to make us feel insecure about some shit just so they can try to humble us.
Looks and
like
everything.
People be trying like. They be trying to humble me. He talking about your chubby ass. Nigga, you tried it.
But you know what else?
They love this chubby bitch. They love.
Yeah, he tried it with
chub.
that. That's what had me chuckling. He tried
right.
it. But you know what? It's another thing. Like, to put it back more onto me. I think you will get it. Like, being around him, it made me okay. So typically we all do this, especially my ass. But you'll like somebody and you're like thinking about how it would be to be with them or whatever. I was dead ass thinking, and I still was thinking about it earlier, like, all right, what does Zakiya have to be to get somebody like that? Mm-hmm. Like, it made me be like, oh, I want to step my game up. And I'm not talking about no money or nothing. Like, what type of female do I have to be to get someone that's going to just lead me how I want and treat me and adore? You get what I'm saying? So, like, that's what I got out of that trip. Like, okay, if I don't have you, I want a you. If we end up just being friends, I want you to see me end up with a you. What I got to do to get that shit? And that's what I want to work on.
I think what it is, you know what? I was going to answer, but it ain't nothing but that lady telling me that it's culture night. Watch this. Actually, no, I don't want people to know what school my kids go to. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it made me feel like. I want, like, ooh, I want to attract more of that. So I wasn't I want to.
Can I speak freely?
Mm-hmm.
I think what it's gonna take is for you to go back to finding the authentic version of you, right? Because if you think about, so
that's when I had them.
Exactly, like y'all were in the trenches together, right? And like. That's the you that he knows, and that's the you that he came back to.
Yeah.
And it wasn't on some look at me now shit.
Do you know what I mean? It wasn't at
that's
all.
That's what I'm saying.
It wasn't
this
at
nigga
all.
calling me chubby was really on some look at me now.
Yeah,
like, nigga,
him.
bye. I'm
no,
corny. Yes, nigga, bye.
I almost said the name, but low key we call him.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that at all. That was me. Like, look at you. I'm so proud of
I
you.
know. Like,
oh,
this is nice.
But
yeah.
no, you're right.
That's what I did when I saw Ike when I went to fan base. I was like, this is nice. Look at you. That nice whip. Okay. Yeah. Like, you know. But you're right. I think it's going to take, because when you were moving in your most authentic self, what happened? Your business was boom, right? So I think you need to take some time to see who the authentic version of you currently is. Yeah. Because you're not going to be the version of you from 2017. You're not going to be the same girl from college.
05.
Exactly. Yeah. So, you know, at this point, you are a mom. You know, you do have kids. You are like an entrepreneur who's living the highs and lows of the entrepreneur life. So you need to find out what authenticity means to you at this point in your life, you know?
And those are the things I was thinking about. Like, it didn't go to a,
I need
low
to
key.
This much.
No, it was like,
I'm gonna be I gotta level up
with this. Yeah. So what I gotta do, and it's not money, because a real alpha man, we know that don't give a fuck about your money. Right. It's not that. It's just like, the
drive, the mentality, the goals, like
those are my thoughts.
You know what the biggest fucking compliment, and you saw it in my, did you see it in my messages? The biggest compliment is like, let's work on some shit. Like, to me,
I told you what was told to me. He said, I was like, I'm kind of in between. Turn that shit to a motherfucking production company and go write your shit, bitch. Like, I need that. I need a nigga to help with some ideas. And then I went through, back down memory lane, I was reading some old ass DMs between us that wasn't nothing but just friend shit. And something that he said was, we should have got money back then together, but we still can. This was like from a year or something ago, just on some friend shit. So that is the energy that I need.
That was like, I need some inspiration. Let's work on some shit. What we working on?
Yes, that is what I needed. And the reason why, another thing that made me happy about that trip, back to what you said, it's like, when you read things, it's like, go back to your inner child. Like, granted, I wasn't a child when we were around each other, but I was so young doing the things I wanted to do. Yes. I needed to see something from that era.
And then I tell you, like, same thing. I got a chance to, like, have the same fun and be in that same energy from when I was when I was like 24. You know what I mean?
The closet in the hotel room was full of equipment because of a job that had to be done. Like, I needed to see that. So it's not how I feel. It's not the typical, it's like, Zakia, you got to get back to Zakia.
This is a reminder.
Because...
And didn't I tell you? I said the same thing. Thank you for helping me to remember.
March is of course I want a windfall of some shit, but March is being what it said it would be. It's opening. I'm getting my clarity.
It's like about to be our new year. Because I got
clear on some other shit that I'm not necessarily so happy about, but I'm getting my clarity. And
like, I mean, I think last episode I said, like, I got clarity on what's done, what's ending, and what's about to begin. Yeah. What new visions I have. And, like, I talked about this before, like, for the past 2-3 years, I've been on this, like, who am I journey.
And mine, I feel like mine started in the last maybe like 6 months.
I definitely like, who the fuck am I?
Got hit with that, like, and even I was talking to Jahan's father about that, and he said that to me. He was like, "No, you're finding your next self. You're not who you were.
You're not supposed to be who you are. Every experience that we have, every relationship we've been in, every win, every L, it's all like it builds." It's like building you who you are. Like if you think about like a video game, right? Yeah. Like Super Mario Brothers, for example, right? So like in the first level, you learn, okay, I gotta hit some of these bricks. Yeah. Right? Second level, I gotta jump across these things, right? You fall. Next time, you gotta go over that shit fast as fuck. So even though you take an L, you learn like, for the next time I come to this thing. So when it comes time to fight the boss, you use every fucking lesson that you learned, every level that you were on, every fucking mushroom that you ate, that bloop, 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 bloop. You know what I'm saying? You got all your one-ups. Bitch, like, you're good, you know, and that's the thing, you know, we're not supposed to be the childish, hot fucking mess, selfish, ignorant, low.
I don't even want to be her. We laugh and we joke about it, but I'm cool. Rest in peace to her.
Rest in peace. R.I.P. to sis. But you know what? I needed her.
Needed her for sure.
I needed her because that bitch could get it out the fucking butt.
Yes, and sometimes I need her to turn around. When I look at, I need her to turn around and
make a dollar out of 15 cents.
Yeah, and I need her to give me a look, bitch. I'm here.
Hello.
Call on me,
bitch. Bitch.
Yeah, you're right, because I don't love some of the things I've been feeling lately, but I know it's part of this growth. It's really me figuring out, okay, what's next for Zakiya. Zakiya's 38 now, something new. But all of these little pieces of this puzzle, even the ones I don't like, they are all making sense. Mm-hmm. And it's just be like, I don't regret nothing. I don't regret no person. It's all showing me stuff. Mm-hmm. What I want, what I don't want.
Yeah, and it's also it's not even, honestly, it's not even about like other people. Mm-mm. It's like it's showing me, it's revealing me to me.
And so out of all the situations, this weekend one was the best for that, because it really made me be like, bitch, what you gotta do to be
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then if I'm just gonna be honest, like if I know I'm a person that do want to end up with someone, with a partner. What I know what I want to feel when I'm in that person's presence. I want to feel safe. I want to feel safe enough to hit the jet, like something I wouldn't usually do.
Yeah.
I want to feel these things that it takes a lot to get certain things out of me. At the end of the day, with whoever I end up with, I want them to be able to pull certain things out of me.
Right.
So, yeah.
So, I had a conversation today, right? Mm-hmm. That it's like, and me and you, I think, talked about this before, like, my dude gotta be my dog, right? Yes. Like, my man has got to be my nigga. Mm. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta fucking fuck with you.
We gotta be able to talk about everything. Like,
right, like, you gotta, like, I gotta be like, nah, that's my nigga, I'm gonna ride for him.
Yes.
And I think that also creates, like, not only does it create safety, but it also creates like a level of respect. Like, you my homie, I would never.
Yes.
And I know that you would never.
Because there's things I've done in my past that I shouldn't have done, but I didn't respect it.
Right.
And I need to respect it. And all these men think that they just earn this respect. Like, nah, I got a glimpse of what that shit feel like to make you want to be a lady. Sit down.
And the thing is fucking mutual. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's mutual because like I said before, I have a praise kink. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm real bad. Like, you know, there's like, I think, how can I say this? Like, there's gotta be some kind of, like, you know how people have the kink where it's like dominatrix. Like, I don't want to hurt nobody, but what's the kink where you want to be like, you know how, like, you want to be revered like a goddess? What's that? There's gotta be a thing for that. Yeah. Cause like, I wouldn't mind a good like goddess treatment, like, and like. Like,
I may have that kink too, bitch.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bitch, make me feel special. Talk to me nice. Make me feel like you fucking like me. Like, I need to like praise. That's what I'm saying. I know that I'm fine, but I need you to tell me. Say it with your motherfucking chest. Yes. Tell me.
I need to
that
hear
I'm a fucking like.
That's how you keep me. Like,
that's how you
keep me in order. That's how you keep me with being respectful, not talking shit to you.
And and in return, I will respect you as that nigga.
Yeah, you that nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I'm gonna get me. Listen, let me tell you this. I don't care if y'all sick of me. I'm gonna get me a man, and he gonna be all of these things.
Yeah, I'm not that like.
I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know what it's gonna be. I might be talking 5-6 years out. I don't know. It might be 7 or 8. But when I end up, I do want to end up with someone. So when I end up with someone, my man is gonna be my nigga. Like, this gonna be my fucking homie. We're gonna respect the shit out of each other, and we're gonna forgive each other, and we're gonna talk through shit, and it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
And we're gonna, I
don't feel like talking about niggas no more though. Can we talk about something different?
Yeah, we can talk about
Sierra's fine ass.
Yeah, she looks good as shit.
They mad as fuck at her.
She looks good as shit. I saw it.
I saw something today. Now I know we got a certain demographic that watches us, so maybe I shouldn't say it because they probably still mad at me for calling them biscuit head ass. I saw something that was like, y'all want Russell to hate Sierra the same way that Toby and Newton Wigway hates his wife because, like,
I don't know much about them, but I know who it is. But he just don't be talking crazy.
He be talking over her so bad. He basically be making her feel like, I don't really fucking like you. I settled for you. But the only reason I fucking followed them was off the strength of her. But anyway, they mad at Sierra. Anymore. Why? I saw something else that was like, I have never ever heard of one old lady who wasn't like, yo, I was a bad bitch back in my day. Because people were like, when she gets old, she's gonna be embarrassed that she did that. No.
Wait, what did she do? I just seen like she had on
a see-through dress. Oh. Her body is banging.
Right, what the fuck is embarrassed for what?
And then they were like, oh, you know, there was this one...
Wait, they said they've never seen an old lady that said I was a bad bitch?
No, somebody... So they were saying she's going to be so embarrassed. But somebody was like, I ain't never seen an old lady will pull out them pictures and show you I was fine as fuck.
Yes.
They were trying to say she's going to be embarrassed when she gets old. No, she ain't.
I'm going to be the fucking old showing my grandbaby.
You saying your grandmother? Yeah. She's 40 and she is 40. Giving, serving. Okay?
They just don't want us happy. They don't want us happy. They don't want nobody treating us good.
Where's the so there was another one where, and I'm gonna see, the thing is, you know, I get rid of one thing and go ham on another. So I've been on Twitter lighting motherfuckers up lately. But they were talking about,
I haven't had Twitter since Zahara was a baby.
I haven't been on here because I used to come in here and it just used to feel like I could when you got yell out I could just yell out into the void. But now people are paying attention. I'm doing numbers a little bit. But they were talking about, where is it? There was like this thing that showed a picture of like Russell praying and Sierra standing next to him and basically saying like she catfished him. Not catfished, but she acted like she was a godly woman and this and that and blah blah blah. And I said,
let that man marry who the fuck he want to marry and do what he want to do.
But my thing is this, okay? Weren't they naked before they ate the fruit? Didn't God like want them to be like, when they were closer to God? Yeah, I said I thought Adam and Eve were naked until they sinned. The fuck y'all so mad about?
Because she's a black woman.
And then y'all be mad at Muslims for being too covered. Make up your fucking mind. Let people enjoy shit. Let people exist.
Yeah. I just want to
Shut the fuck up.
That's what I want. I just want to live.
I just want to exist in peace. Let me be weird. Let me cuss. Let me yell. Let me laugh.
That's some shit funnier. I'm not planning on budging on the cussing.
Alright. The fuck for what? Who decided that a cuss word is bad anyway?
No.
Who said fuck is worse than apple?
Yeah. Yeah, they just don't.
Who said fuck is worse than procreation?
They don't want us.
Who said fuck is worse than intercourse? SEX.
Yeah,
HE double hockey sticks.
I am fuck all them them little nasty angry men. That's what I'm gonna say. All of them.
Yeah. That nigga pissed me off so bad.
The one you sent me?
Yes.
And I literally followed that page because I was just trying to blend different shit to see. But that was a lot. That was a
lot, and he kept going with it.
He kept going.
Everyone that they posted, and I kind of felt like maybe that podcast didn't really like him because they were posting him going in, and you could see their faces like, oh shit.
I saw him on other things, and I never seen him say nothing wild like that. But
he said, I'm not gonna say his name because I don't know it, but he said that statistically, single mothers are the worst parents that a child can have because the kids all end up in jail, or the daughters end up being a single mom. So the single mom is the worst parent, not the father that's not there.
Not the absent father.
Not the absent father.
The single mother that's trying to keep her shit together every motherfucking day for these kids is the worst parent.
Is the worst parent. Mm-hmm. Even worse than single dads and grandparents.
And this was a black man, of course, talking. So he was talking about black women.
And he also said that black women hate their hair because their moms made them hate their hair from yelling at them when they're doing their hair. And that's why they like wigs and weaves, because parents gave them a complex about their hair.
No, my mother never gave me a complex. What my mother did, and maybe too early, but what my mother did was give me the freedom to try different hair.
Yeah.
I didn't have a complex about my hair. I just like new shit. I done had every color, every length. And you're talking to somebody that has on a wig right now, but I've also had short hair cut by choice.
Yeah.
And I actually loved that shit. Didn't feel like keeping up with the platinum. I actually fucking loved how I looked. Like I got the most attention that way. So just let people do what the fuck they want to do.
That's what I'm saying.
Let people do what
people
the fuck
like,
they want to
do. No, you're wrong, buddy. It's because we could just throw a wig on and keep it moving.
Yes.
Or because we can switch it up
the
and have different styles.
and all the things.
You don't have to commit to a whole style.
Yeah, let us do what the fuck we want to do.
He was going on and
I
on. I
don't know his situation or anything, but hopefully I don't care.
He's an attachment expert, a relationship attachment specialist.
Well, he looks like someone that would date white women, for sure.
He kind of looks like he would be related to, what's the nigga with the freckles and the little baby teeth? Tahir.
Who was that?
He be with Kev on stage.
I don't know who Tahir is.
But this nigga, he looked like he could be related to him.
And he looks like he dates white women. I definitely could see him with a white woman. So he just doesn't like us very much.
And we don't like you neither, nigga. Bye.
That'd be the thing. More than half of these people that be talking be somebody like. I remember I was
like, bye, you doing us a favor.
Yeah,
bye.
I was talking to who about one of them fucking podcasts, and the person he was talking about, I'm like, listen, he hates us, single mothers and older women and all that shit, but I would never date him, even in my fucking prime. I would have never dated him. He was corny. His ass was. Oh. He's corny. The person I'm thinking of is corny, and he has very small dick energy, and he's balding.
Trying to say he got good dick. Did you see
who said that?
That nigga. He was because he was with the girl.
Did we like?
Yeah,
I've seen them on stuff before. That's why I said I never heard of that.
And she was like,
"Oh, she'll put somebody in that fucking place."
He was like, and I got good dick. And she was like, "Ladies, tell us if he's lying." He was like, "You'll find out." She was like, "I absolutely will not." Because he was talking about how he's a high caliber man. If you gotta say that you're a high caliber
man,
that
right there, this high value shit. Listen,
if you gotta say it,
like I told old boy earlier,
what's understood don't need to be said.
I told my ex, we was just talking about the kids. Somehow that alpha shit came up.
See, don't he kind of look like they could be related?
Yeah, ew, he's actually fucking ugly. I said, I ain't never met an alpha that called himself an alpha. They be knowing they alpha.
He also said that you got to treat your woman like she's a child. Like, you got to talk to your woman like you're talking to a 7-year-old.
Look at him. He has small dick energy. I can just see it through the phone.
But the other guy, that one that you're talking about, she was like, we absolutely will not. Like, nigga, if you got, what's understood don't need to be said. Nope. And I understand that we really on some black women podcast shit right now. We are. But they brought us to it.
We are. We not all the time, but today we are. And it's just these experiences. I've had enough experiences back to back to show me like, y'all niggas not what y'all think y'all are. I'm sorry, Pooh.
It didn't give. It didn't give. I'm not talking just about for you. I'm talking about for me too.
I know somewhere.
Because bitch, yeah,
you're right. Cause shit, if we gonna do that, I can say the same thing. No, fuck it, didn't give.
Bitch, did it give? It didn't give a damn thing, but a breadcrumb. I do have a silver lining from that, which, you know.
Yeah, it's all good.
I don't regret any love I gave. I don't regret any love I gave.
You know, there's no regrets. It's all good, but it
really do be like, okay. God be like, okay. Now I see you're sad. But come on over here. I got a homeboy. Hold on. Introduce you to. God be like, hold on, let me show you something.
That shit felt from God, bitch.
From the Lord.
From God.
From God.
God took his time with all of it. God didn't take his time with all of y'all.
God was like, hold on, let me put some shit out here real quick. Hold on. Ooh.
Let me slap this
real quick. This one's not done yet, but I'm going to put it out there anyway.
Let me put this.
Half fake that shit. You have fake grin.
I'm not romanticizing none of these men. I'm done.
I'm done. When I tell that nigga, I said, as soon as I tell you I like you, gonna treat me like what? A fucking paperclip.
Yeah.
Niggas be treating you like a paperclip as soon as you tell them you like them.
Yeah.
Because a paperclip is like, oh, I got a paperclip. And you know a paperclip is expensive, not expensive, but important, right? Mm-hmm. Like, you know, like, it's good to have a paperclip somewhere. Yep. A safety pin, a paperclip, something, right? But you don't never know where that shit is, right? You be like, oh, okay. My nose ring. Then, like, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, oh, I got this stack of papers. Or I gotta put this shit back together. Oh, where's that safety pin? Where's that paperclip? Where's that safety pin? And it's never... safety pin. But it's never... Guess what? Here's the thing about the paperclip. It's never where the fuck you left it.
Period. Okay?
It's never in the same place that you left it. You're going to have to search and search and search to find another fucking paperclip.
I told y'all about my birthday trip because it was cute, but I'm not romanticizing or attaching myself to anything. I'm letting God work. God gave me a little gift, though. Gave me a little birthday gift. Said. Give me a little birthday gift, bitch. But yeah, that's that. That's all I got to say.
That's all I got to say about that. Is that a wrap?
I think that's a wrap.
Sorry, y'all. We talked about some niggas again. No, we didn't. We talked about self-exploration and self-realization and realizing, bitch. Yeah.
Because I realized a lot about self. I did.
Yeah. I did. Like, bitch. For self-worth. 444 what? 444 New Beginnings? No.
No, I think we said something like that.
444
self-care. I don't know. That was self-care. Shit.
We already did moving 44 forward. Mm-hmm. I don't know. For leaving here with something.
Yes.
444 leaving here with something.
That's it.
Period. Thank you for tuning into the 444 Girls Podcast. I'm Kirsten.
I'm Zakia.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.